Julie Chrisley's letters reveal how much she misses her husband. Julie Chrisley is currently serving a prison sentence for fraud. Her husband, Todd Chrisley, is also serving his sentence for the same crime, and the two have been very vocal about alleged unfair prison conditions. Now, the former reality star's letters that she has written during her stay show exactly how much she misses her husband and the life they had together before being incarcerated. Savannah Chrisley, the couple's daughter, has served as an advocate for her parents and discusses them often on her podcast Unlocked. She recently shared heartfelt letters written by her mother. "I knew my life was about to change forever. My husband and I stood in our bedroom right in front of our prayer bench and said our goodbyes. We hugged, we kissed, and we prayed before he walked out the door heading to Pensacola, Florida with Savannah, Grayson, and Nick, Savannah Reed." She went on to talk about how the two stayed connected until they could not be. "This would be the last time I would speak to my husband face to face. We talked on the phone during his ride to Pensacola. I called one last time before I self-surrendered to the camp in Lexington. Julie is having a hard time without Todd." As the letter goes on, Julie talks about how she came to realize that she was going to be living in a different state from her husband. "What a sobering thought. The man I had lived with, raised a family with, and loved more than life itself is now temporarily residing in Florida, and me in Kentucky," Julie wrote. She mentions her dreadful drive to Kentucky. "My parents and the child that made me a mother, Chase, along with Chad, our dear friend, drove to Kentucky. I could not wrap my head around the fact that I was going to be separated from my husband and children for what seems like a lifetime," she added. Julie's letter goes on to talk about how she is happy she can still keep in touch with other members of her family, but notes, "I miss Todd so much that it hurts. I've never gone this long without talking to him." Savannah shared her own thoughts on her mother's words, saying, "I can just feel her hurt through these messages, and to just think about how different life is now, almost a year and a half later, and to just think that sure, there's some funny things in here. Mom's trying to make jokes, trying to make light of it, but this is her life now. And it's so different than obviously what it was before, and just the emotional aspect of it of having to miss your family so much."